Dive in and discover everything you need to know about the extensive world of Celtic Shamanism. Do you have an interest in the Celtic religion? Are you looking for a guide to shamanism and Druidry? Would you like to know more about Celtic magic and spirituality? Do you want to know more about Celtic Tree Astrology? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then this guide is perfect for you. The Celtic people spent thousands of years cultivating their culture and religion, and modern neopagans have done extensive work to revive it in an authentic form, while finding ways to apply it to contemporary society. In this audiobook, you will gain an understanding of Celtic paganism, learn the differences between shamanism and Druidry, delve into the world of Celtic mythology, discover the hidden Celtic alphabet of Ogham, learn about Celtic symbols, uncover the secrets of Celtic animal and earth magic, learn about Celtic Tree Astrology. By the time you have finished this guide, you will have received a comprehensive education on Celtic shamanism and Druidry, Celtic magic, Celtic symbolism, and the Celtic tree alphabet known as Ogham. Even if you know a little about the Celtic people, you can gain a deeper understanding of the subject, and you are sure to find something new and fascinating from listening to this audiobook. Click on the Add to Cart button now and start learning all about Celtic shamanism, Druidry, and the associated religion and culture. Here's an excerpt from the audiobook. The Celtic people are one of the oldest cultures in the British Isles. Much of it survives to this day through the modern cultures of those living in Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and parts of England. The Gaelic, Cornish, Welsh, Breton, Manx, and Scottish Gaelic languages are all considered part of the Celtic family of languages, having evolved from the original Proto-Celtic language spoken by the ancient Celts. Their influence can be felt even beyond these languages. Many of the customs, festivals, holidays, and religious practices of the people living in the British Isles can be directly linked back to the ancient Celtic culture. The fascination many people have with the Celtic people stems from the way society developed from the classical to late medieval eras of history. This was a transitional period, as the native Celtic and Anglo-Saxon tribes living in the British Isles were first exposed to continental European cultures through the invasion, conquest, and occupation carried out by the Roman Empire. Once they arrived, Christianity followed not long after. The strife between the Celtic and Roman people caused a significant shift in the characteristics of both cultures. While Christianity became increasingly prominent, it became a standard procedure for missionaries to work toward assimilating the local populace with as little resistance as possible. They used this tactic in an attempt to adapt the deities, myths, and religious practices of the native peoples into existing Christian dogma. This process is known as syncretization, where the Christian angels, saints, and feast days are assigned an association with similar parts of the local religion. However, it was not a one-way street. Celtic paganism also adopted pieces of Christianity into their own belief system. One of the few irreconcilable aspects of Celtic culture that Christianity refused to acknowledge were the roles of certain religious leaders, like shamans and druids. Although superficially similar to priests, bishops, and cardinals, their practices and beliefs were incongruent with Christianity's viewpoint on souls, spirits, and magic. Shamans and druids became increasingly irrelevant, becoming victims of Christian assimilation. For centuries afterward, they were effectively extinct, with only a few pockets of surviving Celtic pagans still possessing either one.